Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap.
Good morning, bitch. Good morning, Gag Crew. This is not the main channel. Y'all ain't T Subs or T Squad. Well, majority of y'all are, but around here, y'all the Gag Crew. Um, Good morning, Gag Crew. It's Wednesday morning, and as promised, basketball wise, Orlando is here on time ish because it normally comes on Wednesdays, considering I be busy on Mondays, and it don't be on demand until today. So that's why it's on a Wednesday, child. And don't ask me about them hoes that come on before them because I still haven't made up my mind of whether or not basketball wise Orlando. This is season 1, episode 9. Close friends, enemy closer. So Nique moms come for a visit, and child, she burning the damn biscuits. Let me tell you something. I'm cool with a small little burnt on my bacon, and I'm all right with the edges of my scrambled eggs a little crispy. But girl, don't you send me no burnt biscuit. Like I ain't got no time for that. I'm country. I love my biscuits. Buttery, fluffy, flaky, not burnt. All right. I don't need my biscuits coming to me looking like Tony Snell. All right. All right, you understand me? I like my biscuits coming out looking like y'all. Then I can eat it. Get your ish together, mama. But I will say this though. Her mama is gorgeous. All right. I like Nique mama. She is so gorgeous. And I love the advice that she gave Nique because Nique was telling her what was going on with the rest of the ladies. And what was going on between her and Dwayne, and Dwayne's brother being killed, and then what she got going on with Mulan, and Mulan running down all of her business. And her mom gave her the best advice that a mom could give, and that's look, if you care about her, if you rock with her, if you love her like you say you do, take some time. Take your time. Get all the time you need. You was the one who got talked about for no reason. But if you really care about her like that, get her side of the story because she was right. Maybe she doesn't know how to be that kind of a friend. Because what her mom was essentially saying is everybody is different. Everybody walks a life. Life is different. And everybody has a different way of cultivating a friendship or maneuvering through a friendship. And sometimes you make mistakes like that. Doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't mean that they're being messy. It just means they talk too damn much. And while, yeah, we may gossip about them hoes, we don't gossip about each other. You damn sure don't gossip about me to them said hoes. You understand? So I get Nique's feelings, why she fell back. I'm not mad at her for falling back. I would have did the same thing. But I totally appreciate her mama for saying in the midst of you falling back, though, because you calling her one of your closest besties and so on and so forth. Have your time. It's deserved. But you know what I'm saying? Don't be so quick to just throw it all away just yet. Give it some time. Think about it. Sleep on it. Pray on it. Then reach out to her. And I appreciated that. Nique, I don't know how the hell you could feel alone in Orlando, girl. It is so many things in Orlando to do, so many folk in Orlando to do. I know you ain't like that. I know you ain't like that, Nique. Shout out to Nique. Y'all know I live for Nique, both of us YouTubers. All right. And I'm representing for my home girl. All right. I'm representing for my home girl because we both get employed through YouTube. So do what you do, Nique. Had a conversation, which you did, and you're gonna be all right. So Megan meets with Nikki to make sure she's okay since her love podcast, honey. So Nikki comes and she says that after the show, her and Ford talked and cleared the air. I mean, quite honestly and truthfully, if I was Ford, I wouldn't have shit for her ass. But I ain't Ford, so hey, maybe listen, Ford, you are very forgiving, maybe a little too forgiving because she said that while she was drunk and or tipsy, and she was mad. So that's how she really feels about you for. And I don't care what nobody says. The next time you piss her off, you're gonna be all type of faggots and so on and so forth, for putting your footprints on Steelers for these niggas and these dirty ass women with these dirty ass strap-ons and dildos and so on and so such. That's how I feel. That's how I see it. And I fine for her. But if it was me, I wouldn't have nothing for her ass. Moving on, I still don't. I don't forgive her. I don't I don't forgive her because she said what she meant and she meant what she said. I don't forgive her. Moving on. Nikki tells Megan that she felt she was being messy and she feels like she only wanted him there to capitalize off the fact that the both of them was there in the same room together, and Megan apologizes. But the gag is, I believe what Nikki say, and the gag is, because I don't like Nikki, I don't feel bad for you, girl. Go ahead, Megan, and pull your big one. I ain't mad with you, Megan. Go on ahead and pull your big one. It is what it is. Like I say, she with a whole nother nigga that's in the NBA, which is how she got qualified to be on Basketball Wives Orlando in the first place. So who cares how she feels about four, what she thinks about four, and all of the rest of this stuff, child. She ain't with him no more. So as far as I'm concerned, Megan, you ain't did nothing wrong, girl. This was all about you and your podcast and nothing to do with Nikki. Moving on. I mean, don't get me wrong. Was Megan being messy? She was. Because y'all run around here calling yourselves friends. But I don't like her. So it is what it is, Megan. Do your big one, bitch. I'm on your side. Um, Morgan moves into a new home and she gets a visit from her little sister Lisa. And she opens up about her issues with Eric. Let me tell y'all something. First and foremost, I want to make this clear. I'm not some pompous, arrogant, misogynistic gay boy. And I don't understand a woman. I don't understand where y'all get that from, because we date the same thing, niggas. The same way niggas break y'all heart and treat y'all a certain way and throw y'all away like yesterday's trash. It's the same way they treat us, girl. It is. So I know what it's like to be thrown to the wayside. I know what it's like to deal with. The only thing I don't know what it's like to deal with is having children involved in that. And that is a really big thing. I got to tell you something, Eric Bless. So you're disgusting. Much like Giselle Bryan, you are the lowest form of human life, and I don't wish nothing good for you at all. You sitting around here, you're blessed to be employed and paid by the NBA. But you're running around here trying to take away from your children. I don't understand that. How you could be a man of means and you got all of the money in the world for them hoes, but when it comes to your children, they have to fall by the wayside financially as well as emotionally because you're not even there. No matter how I may feel about Meg Morgan, I mean, no matter how I may feel about her, I'm on her side when it comes to Eric Bledsoe and the type of fuck nigga that he is. I could never imagine being a man with means and having all of the money and access in the world, but I'm willing to share it with other bitches while letting my children who came from me, my legacy, they would not be here if it wasn't for me, but I'm going to allow them to fall by the wayside. I ain't got no money when it comes to them, but when it comes to these stanks out here, and see, that's how a lot of y'all end up on Snap for my man, Fatal Vows, what's some of the Deadly Women, what's the other one? Buried in the Backyard, Forensic Files, and it's about First 48, Cops. Like that's how a lot of y'all men end up in those predicaments, and I don't feel sorry for them. And I know she wouldn't do that to you. That girl, I don't know, child. To be real, as much as I give Morgan, I'm low key scared of her. Much as I give Morgan, I'm low key scared of her. I'm gonna leave it alone, but I will say this, Meg Morgan. You calling a girl Megan. Morgan, I don't know you personally to have a personal issue with you. And what I give up here is nothing but jokes, Jones, gags, cackles, and kikis, but it's also mixed with some truth up in there and you know, whatever that comes with. I don't have no personal issues with you, sis. And I feel completely horrible for what you're going through. But this is why I don't feel like And see, and I'm conflicted on that too because Eric Bledsoe already act like he don't want to be there physically and financially. So I don't want to talk you up out of a check. But at the same time, it's like I don't think you're going to be able to really have the best time on this show until you work out your situation personal. You get my drift? Like you're a hurt woman, Morgan. And I don't see you cultivating real friendships, relationships, situationships in the future, or whatever the case may be, until you actually like get proper steps to like channel your energy, channel this, channel that. And it did not be able to do you, sis. But until the end, I'm gonna pray for you. I will. I'm gonna pray for you, pray for your churn, and fuck Eric Bledsoe. That bitch need to be sterile. Moving on. Because you know some niggas just don't need to have churn. Moving on. Ashley and Tony meet with a coach. I think he said Coach Irons. To work on activities for their what's it called? Beyond Boundaries basketball camp for the kids that are on the spectrum or whatever. Like I said in my last review, I totally appreciate that. Shout out to y'all for doing that for the cheering. I'm all down for it because y'all know I love the cheering. So I'm all down for it. Lindsay invites Megan and Nikki out to look at a venue for the gender reveal. We can move on from that. Ashley meeting with Danny to ask if she could be one of the coaches for the event. But first of all, shout out to Danielle, girl. Danielle tweeted me last week a quote from my last week review when I told her that I think her coochie should try something different, Nat the sports analyst, and I still feel that way, Danny. But shout out to you, girl, for reaching out, talking how you love the reviews and how you think the reviews are funny, and that's really what it is. I don't want none of y'all to take nothing that I say about y'all personal because I don't know y'all personally. It is all jokes, Jones, gags, cackles, and kikis, something to make the ish funny. That's how I do my reviews. I mix in the funny with real truth. You understand? The gags and cackles and kikis are just that. Because I don't know none of y'all to not like y'all. So definitely shout out to Danielle for understanding that because I was giving Danielle the blues a little bit, but she even still found the funny and know that I don't know her. I ain't got no problems with her. I want the best for all of them women. And I told y'all, I felt it in my bones that Danielle was cool people. I told y'all Danielle was cool people. She just need to get the help from up under Morgan ass, and I still feel that way until Morgan get her shit together. But shout out to you, Danielle. And shout out to you too, Ashley. At the end of the day, it is bigger than the both of y'all. And the two of y'all don't need to have an issue with one another. Y'all don't. Because the foul that was committed to Morgan, not to y'all. Now I understand y'all side eyeing her and like, girl, I don't really know like that. But y'all don't need to make an enemy out of her either. So I do appreciate you for showing up, putting the differences to the side and being there for the kids because that's ultimately what matters. Not what y'all got going. Moving on. Morgan and Lisa go to Black Ink to get matching tattoos. I was here for it. It was a sisterly moment. It was a bonding moment, but it was strange that out of all of the tattoo places y'all could have went to, y'all decided to go to Black Ink. Like, who are they? Black Ink Orlando? Child, please don't say y'all about to have another Black Ink crew, anything. And this was because I really felt like that's what that was. I would not be surprised come January, February, or March, we're gonna start seeing promos for Black Ink Crew Orlando. I would not be surprised. Moving on. Ashley and Devin Marble, whichever, gender reveal. She having a girl. Moving on. Ashley and Tony's Beyond Boundaries event. It was a cute event. I appreciate all of the ladies that was there, which was Mulan, Ashley, Mackenzie, and Danny. I appreciate all four of y'all for understanding that y'all don't need to have the issue with each other. And if you do got an issue with each other, y'all need to learn how to put it to the back burner or to the side for the greater good. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Them kids don't know nothing about what y'all got going on personally. But what they do know is how y'all took time out of y'all busy day to make them feel special and to make them feel like they matter and that they're important and that people care about them and what they got going on. That's what matters. So I totally appreciate that. Megan and Dre having dinner, and she tells him about the dinner with her mammy. Listen, Dre, leave that alone. Dre, leave that alone. And I really hope you're not basing or building the foundation of your relationship on whether or not her and her mom get it right. I appreciate you for wanting that for Megan, and that is a good trait to have as a man. I could tell that you are a family man. Family is important to you. You value that, and I could tell you was raised right by that. Like I say, your family sound like a lot like Joy Sand because that's how Joy Sand was. It didn't to her. It didn't matter what we went through. We were still family, and we had to figure a way to figure it out because at the end of the day, all we got is family. I appreciate that, but sometimes dynamics is it comes in such a way where things like that just can't happen. And if those people are okay with it, then it is what it is, Dre. So, in my opinion, you should let that be. Nique and Mulan finally meet to talk. I appreciate Mulan for taking some type of accountability. Um, do I believe Mulan? I don't think Mulan is a bad person. I feel the same way about Mulan like I do about Danny. I don't think Mulan is a bad person. She says she's young. I think she is. And when you're young, you do make mistakes. You make mistakes. You may not think it's that big of a deal, so you'll do it. But then you find out later on, well, yeah, it was a big deal. It was a big deal to me. Me and you supposed to be cool. I don't appreciate that. Sometimes it takes a bump in the road, some time pass, and then y'all come together and talk when cooler heads prevail. You could be able to say, sis, you did this to me, and it don't matter what the reasons was. I don't roll like that. I don't do you like that, and I'd appreciate it in the future. You do not do me like that because you're a sister to me. You're like a best friend. I trust you with everything, and I want to be able to continue to do that. But I can't if you're gonna go back behind my back and do some stuff like that. Like I can't roll with that, sis. I appreciate the dialogue. Nique told her how she felt. Mulan was receptive to it. I'm more than well, Nique did lay down some boundaries, and I really hope that Mulan takes heed to those boundaries and she adheres to them. All right, because good friends are hard to come back. Speaking of good friends and how they're being hard to come back, Danny is going through her own issues with corny, weak ass Rashad. I don't like her. And Mackenzie, I'm looking at you, Cray Cray, because my thing is you also have a child with a man that's in the league. I don't see how you can still be with a man and you see what he got going on with his baby mama and how he's trying to put her through the ringer with custody and this, that, and this. I don't know. Like, and that goes for any woman. I always side eye the hell out of it. And listen, again, I don't think Mackenzie is a bad person. But Mackenzie, you need to care more than just about the big black cop. Because for you, I just feel about it's all about the big black cop. But when you need to be more concerned with the nigga that's the big black cop is attached to. Like I keep telling you, Mackenzie, Danny need to be your roadmap, bitch, and you will not listen. Fine. Cause I'm black and I'm telling you right now, girl, I don't want corny ass Rashad at all. At all. All the Rashads I know corny as hell, except for my best friend, oldest nephew. Except and we don't even call him Rashad. We call him Shad. You understand me? So I guess he don't count. I'm throwing him up out of there. But anyway, she calling, searching and searching for Morgan. And yeah, Morgan ain't there. On the one token, Morgan is going through her own things, Danny. So I think that's probably why she's not available emotionally like that for you. However, at the same time, though, Morgan, she was there for you when you was going through what you was first going through when it came down to it. We seen her there with you, cry with you, wipe your tears with you about this man, and now she's coming to you looking for the same thing, and you're not there. So I mean, I don't know, Morgan. I, is this what made y'all fall out? Now, Danny, you came up around there in the tweets last week, girl. Come back under these tweets or get your ass up under these comments or DM me and giving you the real tea, honey. That's my Instagram. DM me and give you the real tea, honey. You can tell me the tea, but I ain't gonna tell you no Eddie. Okay, I ain't gonna tell you no Eddie. I ain't gonna tell you no Eddie. Okay, I'll wait until y'all about to knuck if you buck. Then I'll probably go out here and run my mouth if you give me the okay to run my mouth. But beforehand, I ain't gonna tell no Eddie. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got, y'all. Cause I got a lab to give y'all soon this afternoon, honey. Cause I got to give y'all the actual factuals of this ish here, honey. Girl, y'all is gonna gag. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Monday night's episode. Like I said, it wasn't bad. It gave me something to talk about, and it didn't have me all up in my feelings and in my purse and in my bag like them other hoes around there do that come on before them. I still don't know if they're gonna get the time of day for me. We'll find out. But until then, and in the meantime, in between time, like, comment, share. Most importantly, subscribe to this channel as well as giving you the real tea, which is the main channel. All right. I love you guys. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. And I will holler at y'all soon. Bye.
Cause when